16,000 meters. They're through 16,000 meters. It's Fredriksson and Svensson and Elofsson and Brink. There are Swedes, 3 in the first 5. Hassler wearing 22. You can just see him in the red hat there, and he's just in front there of Christian Freeman. Moving up there wearing 17 is Martin Kukal. The first time we've really seen Martin in the race. Now, I think that Kukal will try to get up there towards the top of this climb.
Yes, I think the racers are really going to want to try to be in that top 5 group coming up over the crest of the hill.
Not to forget also Lucas Bowers in there and Axel Teichmann. Look for Teichmann wearing bib number 12.
Also Barry mentioned Sergei Novikov, the guy we highlighted earlier, 3.6 seconds down. And the young Norwegian, Ruud Hofstad, 2.9 seconds down. So they're all in that lead group right now.
Where's Stolilovic wearing a 55? He's made a big move into the top 15. He's only a couple of seconds off the pace. Matti Fredriksson forcing it now from the front. Matti Fredriksson in the top 10, but no medal at these championships. But look who is shadowing him. It's Elofsson,
followed by Ruud Hofstad.
Hofstad wearing 21. No real spectacular results so far this season. No, in fact, never in the top 15. But if you look back to last season, 3rd in Lahti in the 15-kilometer freestyle race, 4th in Novo Mesto in the 10 free, 16th also, as I said, this year his best result in Novo Mesto. The skating is where he really turns it on. And he's coming there, in a sense now, fresh. Fredriksson's been up there, Elofsson's been up there. This is the first move, and there is Teichmann on the right, wearing 12, just about moving into 4th place, and he's going with Jörgen Brink, whose shoulders to me are just looking as if they're just rocking a little bit now, Jörgen Brink.
Yes, I think he's probably really trying to hang on to the pace his other teammates are setting.
Kukal looking very good in about 6th or 7th place now, and he's got ahead of Lucas Bauer, so he's looking as if he's the top check at the moment, coming nice and smoothly towards the business end of the race.
Just like Christer Skog called, he said he was the man. He could hang on the classic, and he would be there on the skate for sure. And if it comes down to this, what we're talking about right now, he could definitely be the man.
And 22 Hasslers still in the fight there. Pietro Pilacotra trying to get back into it as well. Pick him out with the yellow hat. He's on the right of the screen there now, wearing 7. 11 on the extreme left. That's Jörgen Brink still in the fight, on the right, I should say, in the blue, as you look at them. Teichmann in 4th, Hassler Brink in trouble there. And still Jack Moy with them. That's a pretty good run for the classic specialist, but 3 are beginning to get away, are they now?
You might be thinking Ruud Hofstad's skiing out of his mind right now, and it's probably true, but something to think about. He is possibly their other skater besides for Thomas Alsgaard for the relay. He is racing. You know, maybe it's between him and Kristen Sheldal, and this would maybe give him the chance to race for the Olympic gold also in the skate.
Well, there's a huge crowd of Norwegians. They've really made the party since day one. And this is Norway versus Sweden. Sweden looking good for their first medals. There you can see Jörgen Brink getting tangled up with Teichmann. Now, Teichmann, the gold medalist from the 15 kilometers. Has he lost his chance through that? Rennie Sommerfeld coming on now. Hofstad takes the lead. Hofstad in the advantageous position from Per Elofsson, wearing 6. The defending World Pursuit champion, but it is the 23-year-old from Hoerdal and Lillehammer who now has the advantage. Matti Fredriksson there, and trying to move up. It's actually Hassler of Liechtenstein wearing 22, trying to get in the medal fight, and Jörgen Brink, the excellent sprinter, after all the troubles that he's had, Torin, he's still there in with a chance of a medal, and it could be one of his own teammates that he's going to be attacking for bronze.
Yes, it's looking very good for Sweden. Can they close that gap on Ruud Hofstad?
Well, the other night we were in the Excelsior Hotel in the centre of Cavalese, We just happened to choose that particular place to go and have a dinner, and we walked in on the official Swedish sponsor dinner, and they were all a bit downcast that they hadn't got a medal. I think they're going to be smiling in a moment, because leading the way, it's Per Elofsson. Per Elofsson coming into the final 100 now, trying to outsprint Hofstad, but look at Hassler of Liechtenstein going for a silver medal. An unbelievable sprint by Martin Hassler, and also in the fight, Hofstad on the left of your picture, but it is Per Elofsson, the champion, is still the champion of the pursuit, with Fredriksson and Spinbacker. Spinbacker, I think, for Italy. Am I right? We'll just have to check. Not Spinbacker. Just looking at it, it's Jörgen Brink who's got the bronze medal.
A photo finish actually hasn't been decided between Ruud Hofstad and Jörgen Brink for the silver and bronze. Hostler just out of it in fourth, the 10th out. Matthias Fredriksson in fifth. Freddie Schwienbacher and Pietro Pillicatra running 6th, 7th. Carl Swenson 9th. Chris Freeman 12th.
Well, an unbelievable finish there by Elofsson. And we said right at the beginning of today's race that he had said that that race on Friday would put him right, and so it has. Per Elofsson, Hofstad and Brink in a photo, as were Zabialova and Evi Sakenbacher 24 hours ago in the women's version, and it is very close. I think Hofstad of Norway's probably just finished ahead of Brink. Hassler, how unlucky can you be if he's just missed the medal by a 10th?
5 seconds separating the top 11. Just as we said, it was going to come down to the last little bit.
And we were looking for two Americans. To be honest, we were looking for two Americans in the top 15. We've got that. We've actually got two in the top 12. That's the... Here we go. Bottom of the screen in red. That's Hofstad. Look for the boot. And he's got it ahead of Brink in the middle. Hassler on the far side there. And after Hassler in the red hat on the far side, looked to be, well, they've said Fredriksson. But I'd really like to have a look at that replay again. These are unofficial positions. Per Elofsson, not overawed by Hofstad, cruising up onto his shoulder, and quite clearly able to handle the pace today. Spare a thought for Teichmann. Quite clearly that tumble must have cost him his chance. Teichmann not in the order, and I think Teichmann was right there. He's not showing up on our computer, and that's why I was hesitant there, because it looked as if it was a German suit in fifth place. And I think that maybe the little transponder on his boot, maybe in that crash, got destroyed, and that's why it hasn't registered on the computer. Elofsson, you can see Jörgen Brink just behind him. So gold and bronze for Sweden. Norway take the silver, and poor Marcus Hassler. Now there you can see that's Teichmann just behind in fifth place, and you've got to say how unlucky, given the fact that he had that fall at an absolutely critical time of the race.
Both him and Jörgen Brink, but it's amazing just to see Per Elofsson. He had a lot to prove today.
Photo finish.